Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having an absolutely magical day today. Thanks for joining me bright and early for another live stream. We have so much to discuss today, but first and foremost, let me know what you are most excited about in the not-so-distant future at Disney. Is it a special event like the Villains After Hours event? Is it Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? Is it just the gondolas? Let me know what you're most excited about. I'm going to say hi to a few of our friends. I saw so many friends joining us bright and early. I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot. Good morning, Jen, Jerry, Allison, Kayla, Donald, Joyce, Sarah, Sam, and... Sam and I'm going to try and do this. Is tough. Kelly, Sarah, Geely, Void, good to see you. Candace, Jacob, Jason, Carrie, Krista, Guy, Magical News, 52, Pat, Michelle, Holly, good morning. Good to see you. Ryan, what have been the most interactive characters on the Disney Cruise Line that you have met? Good question, Ryan. This is a good general Q&A question. Most interactive, Goofy. I think Goofy. I'm not going to count Marvel character. I'm going to count Goofy. Goofy's probably the most animated character I've met on board. Hey there, I'm missing names. I'm sorry. Star Wars. Jason, you're excited about Star Wars. D23 announcements. Jerry, good point. Good point. Absolutely. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Okay, so then which one is it? Is it Disneyland Star Wars Galaxy's Edge or Disney World Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? Which one are you most excited about? Good morning. Hey there. Michael, you're a legend. You're too kind to me. You know you're too kind. You are too kind. I have so much mail to open. I have to split it up again. I have to split it up because I have just so much mail to open. I will be opening that this week. You should have seen our mail opening. So if you sent me something, I really appreciate it, but it takes me a minute to get to them. I really appreciate it though. Okay. Pegasus is great. Thanks for asking. My favorite ride right now is Flight of Passage in Pandora World of Avatar. Good question. Sleepwalking Goofy. You know, Sam and Kelly, that is one. I have not met him in his pajamas yet. I've never met him. Like, I've seen the pictures, but never met him like that. Michael, when's your next adventure? It is a surprise. Surprises are good. Michael, Mickey and Minnie Runaway Rail. You know what? Railway, you're right. Noel, that is another one to be excited about. Good morning. Did you get Endgame tickets? I sure did. Michelle and I are so excited about that. Oh my gosh, Endgame. I'm so excited about it. More than most because I've just been looking forward to this one. I don't know. I'm thinking about all the things to do with it. I can't wait. Let me know. You know, that's a good question. Let me know if you're seeing Endgame and when, what day. We're seeing it on Saturday evening. So we're going to see, and it's not immediate, but it's Saturday evening, works for all of our schedules. Sacramento, California, good morning. Thoughts on the movie? Menu? Oh, Apollo. After seeing Menu and pictures. It's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, Tron. Candace, that's another one. That's another one to think about. Hey there, good to see you bright and early this morning. Okay, let's start off with Villains After Hours event. That's relatively new. Is it worth it to you? That's the big question. It's just yes, it's worth it. No, it's not worth it. $139 if you're not an annual pass holder or DVC member. If you are, $109, you don't meet the characters. Just all that information on the one in the video. And you can find the video linked up there in the I button. Let me know what you think about it. Can't wait for my trip. Have fun, King Jose. I'm excited for Tron and Galaxy's Edge. Absolutely. Are you going to do the opening of Star Wars? You know it. You know I'm hoping to do both, but that's another topic. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's get back to that. But first, let's talk about Villains After Hours event. Part of me thinks like it is worth it, especially if you don't go to Walt Disney World that much. You can see the attractions, see some of your favorite villains, but to me, it's mostly about the attractions. That's what this is about. It's about those attractions. So it's something to think about, especially because it's only, I think it's $10? No, $14 more than the standard After Hours event without a theme. So I feel like it is worth it for those attractions. You got to think about what you're getting. It's not supposed to be Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It's not supposed to be. Not worth it. I'm seeing back and forth. So it doesn't, both opinions are totally valid. I can see both sides of it. I really can. Not worth it. Worth it. I'd rather do regular After Hours. I'm more into rides than the characters. And that's a good question, Liz. So for $14 more, is it worth it for that theme? We'll have to wait and see. I want to try them all. I want to try them all. I feel like I'm Pokemon. I want to try them all. Throwback. 90s throwback right there. But yeah, I mean, it sounds good. But the character meet and greets, I know so okay, here's a bigger question. If they had the character meet and greets and they charged $159, they're going to they would upcharge. Would you go then? Is it worth it then? Or at what price, how it is currently, without the meet and greets, would it be worth it? I know we have a lot of questions. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to read them off, as many as I can. Okay. Not worth it. Worth it. Highly recommend it. It's worth it. Oh gosh, see, it's a lot of opinions, and they're all valid. Regular after hours seems like a better deal for $14 less. Jace, another good point. Sam and Kelly, it would be to go to the park. I would go in the park, the place in Park Day. Okay, makes sense. Got to catch them all. You know. We're going to try the second villains after hours. Have 3 regular ones. Okay, you have 3 regulars, and then you're gonna try the second villains. Have fun. Not worth it to you, worth it to me. Okay, so there's a lot of different opinions. If you could meet Hades, I would spend extra. I feel like if you could meet two villains, in that, the lines would be, forget it. It would be, I mean, I don't know. Pokemon quotes. Yeah, Pokemon quotes. The way is 100. The way is, it is 110, right? Last day of villains, a week before we go. I would go. Okay, well, you know, I want to go. But again, I'm going to talk about this in a future video. These special events happen at times that don't necessarily correlate to times that we're at Walt Disney World. It happens. First 5,000 Club. I love it. How long do after-hours events last? They go for 3 hours. Depends on the close of the park. Can go as late as 2 in the morning. Yeah, late. Newsflash, Michael's replacing. No, George Calagridis does a good job. Actually, I think I'm going to talk about, I'll give a little shout out to George in another video, but they're doing a good job. They really are. You know, you have to appreciate a lot that they're doing right now. And I go into this in a future video. I've already started to make it. Where they, you know, they have to focus on profits. And I get it, company business, but they're not taking away from the magic for those who don't want to pay more. And that is an extremely difficult feat to accomplish. And you see a lot of companies struggle with this because they have to raise the prices to make more money, and then clients or customers go away. So that happens. So I give them a lot of credit. I really do. No trip announcement. No, surprises. You know me, I like surprising you. June 27th, we leave for 5 days. Castaway Key double dip. Have the best time ever. Are you going solo for Galaxy's Edge? That's the plan. Thank you for getting me into the Disney holidays, Michael. My pleasure. So glad I could, Peter. I'm going to try and go with my mom on her birthday, July 25th. Have a great time, Samantha. Carrie, move there, and then we will always be there when there's a new special event. That's the solution. That is the solution. You're right. Did you see the Avengers at Disneyland yesterday? Yes, I did, with Bob Iger. They were there together. They were supporting Children's Hospital. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's it. But it looked really cool. When is your next trip? It's coming soon, I hope. Michael, definitely off subject. Did you ever get a chance to meet Captain Marvel? Oh, I did get a chance to meet Captain Marvel on the Marvel Day at Sea Cruise. And you can actually see, I've posted pictures of us meeting Captain Marvel. It was a good meet and greet on board. That was fun. But not at Disneyland, where they are doing more meet and greets. I'm missing comments. I'm sorry. Michael, will Disney Cruise Line have Avengers Endgame when you're there? So they will likely show Endgame on the Disney Cruise Line. I don't know the itinerary, so you have to let me know the dates. But they'll likely show it a full day before it comes out everywhere else. So what day does it come out? It comes out the 26th. So I would imagine it'll be in the Walt Disney Theater on the 25th. But if let's say your cruise ends on the 25th, do I think it could come out on the 24th on board? That's hard to know. That's hard. I don't know. That's tough. I don't know. Michael, what's your favorite park? You know what? I'm going to leave that to you. You tell me your favorite park, and everyone tell me your favorite park, and then I'll think. I've moved it around. Epcot, Magic Kingdom, they're both magical. I love it all. How could you not love it all? I'm going to say for today, let's say Epcot today. Who is more fun to travel with? Oh, no, my whole family is fun to travel with. Who's your favorite villain? I'm going to say Hades. Yeah, I'm going to say Hades. 25th. You think it will be on the 25th? Bridget, I would not be surprised if they showed it on board on the 25th. That would make sense to me. They would show it on board on the 25th. These except for my, we're all reading them. Sorry, my mind boggled. Okay, overtakes need to be stopped. Overtakes. I don't understand that one. California Adventure. Okay, so your favorite parks. I'm ready. Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, California Adventure, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Magic Kingdom. Are you preparing for Endgame by watching previous Marvel movies? Tracy, I want to watch Infinity War like a day or two before I go to Endgame. That's just how I like to do it. Just to make sure everything's remembered well. What rides are you most excited about at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? You know what, Devin? I'm excited about both. I am. And you know what? You tell me which one you're most excited about. I leave it back to you. Is it, oh gosh, I'm going to remember the names of these rides. You ready for this? It is Rise of the Resistance and Smuggler's Run. Ha! See? Got it. No more Flight of Banshee. Oh my gosh. You remember those days? Oh gosh. Anyway. Good stuff. Are you going for a Hollywood Studios anniversary? Oh gosh, is it today? No, when is Hollywood Studios? I totally forgot when Hollywood Studios anniversary is. I'd love to be there. Michael, do you think opening day of Food and Wine will be busy? You know what? I think it was very smart for Disney to do it when they did. It's the same day or day after of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening at Walt Disney World. That was genius. That was very smart because that'll not as much as they hope, but it will separate the crowds at least to a degree. The Epcot is the best, but the original theme seems to be going away. You know, Greater Gamer, I wouldn't be too sad about that. Yeah, I think Disney's expanding it and still going to really pay tribute to the original Epcot. I really do. Flight of Banshee. You remember that, Candace? You remember that. Galaxy's Edge and Food and Wine open same day. Right. It's those crowds. The crowds will be unlike anything we've seen. I mean, well, you know what? New Year's is pretty crowded. It's going to be crowded. It's going to be so crowded. May 1st, excuse me. Thank you. Hollywood Studios is May 1st. I would love to. I would love to be there for Hollywood Studios anniversary, but I don't know about that. Okay, so I want to quickly address, before we get to more of a general Q&A, and I'm missing comments. You know what? Let me answer a few questions. Any tips, tricks for first-time users of Disney's Magical Express? Emily, good question. You want to make sure you make those reservations. Call Disney's Magical Express. I actually have their number. Call them. Make sure you've linked your flight information to Magical Express, and then when you get there, you just hop on board. Very, very easy. Make sure you tag your luggage as well. Current strategy for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening day. We'll be there and have no clue. Jennifer, you know what? Until we get closer, I don't think I have very good information on this. I know AJ did a video about this, but I think you have to kind of play it by ear. So you want to, they're going to give us more information. There's no doubt Disney's going to give us more information about where you can go. Because, and this, let's address it now. Now's a good time for it. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, we already have confirmation of this, and I've called the Disneyland and Walt Disney World, like their customer service line, to find out about this, and it's been confirmed by Disney now. This is not a surprise. They will have tickets that they will give to guests who will be allowed to enter the park at certain day. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge section on certain day. It will not just be a mad rush to see who can get in. And the one at Disneyland goes from the opening day, May 31st, all the way through, I think, June 30th or June 29th, something like that. So you need to either be staying at a Disneyland resort, this is just Disneyland for a minute, Disneyland resort, or have one of these tickets in order to go into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Disneyland. The question I have for you today, and the one that I'm thinking about, because I think the announcement is imminent, when is Disney going to tell us more about the tickets that you can get if you're not staying at a Disneyland resort? Because that's what I want to know. Because that's going to be happening. They will definitely have tickets for those who are not staying at Disneyland resorts. We don't know when they'll come out. And you could call Disney right now, and the automated message says, we're excited about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but we don't have information about those tickets. So I'm excited for it. I have a feeling the announcement is imminent, like within the next 3 weeks, like very soon. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry I missed so many comments. All right, I'm going to get back to the comments, but let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think the parks will be busy this summer, or people hold off to Galaxy's Edge? It'll still be busy. It will. I highly recommend you try to keep key lime pie on a stick at Hollywood Studios. Ooh, good idea. I'm going to have to try that. Can you say hi to Lucy? Of course. Hey, Lucy and Vanessa. Thanks for being a part of it with me. Any suggestions for birthday celebrations in the parks? Make sure you tell cast members so you can get that birthday button. You want to have that so everyone can say hi. Hey there from Minnesota. Good to see you. Do you think... Oh gosh, there are a lot of comments flying by. Do you think the ride on Wallpaper, this one, will be like the Void in any way? No, because, the guests aren't wearing any of those helmets. The helmets for the Void experience. So I don't think so. I think it's just going to be real life. And we saw these being built. Like, now they're done, but we saw them very early being built. So they're that size. It's going to be so cool. I heard one ticket per stay if you are staying at a Disneyland resort. No guarantees for entry into Galaxy's Edge. No fast passes for rides. Yes, I heard the same thing. The key is, when can you get that one ticket if you're not staying at a Disneyland resort? That's what I want to know. I'm missing so many comments. Would it be pass holders first for the tickets? Michelle, I don't think so. I think it's going to be by the resort reservation. I really do. At least for Disneyland. Don't quote me on Disney World yet. We're not there yet. We're not there. Have you interested in certain future Disney cruises? I am always thinking about Disney cruises in the future. Michael, to help spread out crowds, we need to have more rare meet and greets, like Figment or something. You know, be broad. It's not a bad idea. I just wonder how much of an impact it would have. Like if they have Figment come out in Epcot, and I ask you this, Figment or your favorite character that doesn't exist or is the ultimate rare character, and they had them somewhere else, would you skip Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to meet that character? That's what I want to know. That's a good question. That is a good question. Let me know. I love you and Disney. Oh, yes, AJ and I. That is so kind of you. AJ does an amazing job. She's been at it for a long, long time. What is your favorite day at Disney? Any day at Disney is my favorite day. Good question, though. I can't believe we'll have full-size AT-ATs. Seth, they'll be this big. You can look back. Just type in construction Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Disney ambassadors, because it was the Disney ambassadors who were like standing here with the life-size AT-ATs over them. It was amazing. No tickets for Hollywood Studios Galaxy's Edge. We'll see. We'll see, Tracy. We need more information. Cheapest time of year to book a Disney World trip. I would say, well, you know what? I don't know. This doesn't apply right now because of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but I would say March or September. But that is careful. Careful that. Star Wars Day at Sea, regular cruises. They're both good. I've heard good things about Star Wars. Star Wars for Figment. Okay. Totally skip Galaxy's Edge to meet Figment. Okay. Well, Jace, there you go. Maybe that is a good idea to meet Figment. What if Disney said you can only meet Figment one day, and everyone who goes can meet him? Like there's no cutoff, but he's there just one day. I feel like, and you can't go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Like there's a hard and fast rule. I feel like I'd skip Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to go to Figment because Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will continue to be there. I want to go for opening day. I want to go for opening day. I'll say that here and now. I want to be there. But Figment is I in my adult life never been there, so I don't know. That's my thought. Any guesses on when the completed Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will open at either park? You know, Tink, they're still saying end of the year, so December, maybe. Your guess is as good as mine. I hope by December, hopefully. Michael, do you have any strategies for booking fast passes as early as possible? That is the solution that I've come up with. I can try to book fast passes early, and you still sometimes miss out on Flight of Passage. That's how popular it is. But don't give up. Still try and find fast passes the day before and the day of that day in the park. You still try. Duffy, Duffy's a fun one too. But if Duffy was out, I actually would skip Duffy because I've met Shelley May. I feel like I know they're different. They are different. But I've met Shelley May, and I feel like, okay, I'm going to have to see Duffy some other time because you can go to, tell me if I'm wrong here, Tokyo Disneyland Disney Sea to meet Duffy. I think you can. Not 100% sure about that. Let me know. Favorite Disney shops, all of them. Mouse Gear's great. Okay, I got to answer more questions. I'm sorry. Falling behind. Let me know your thoughts on Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, though. And when do you think an announcement is coming for those tickets? Hopefully soon. Bring back Dreamfinder. Yes, please. Are you going to have Star Wars? Are they going to have a Star Wars themed resort? Yes, it's kind of under construction. It's a big pile of dirt at the moment. What do you think about Food and Wine opening dates as Galaxy's Edge at Walt Disney World? Smart strategy. It's smart. Lisa, I want to do opening day, but based on how they decided, oh my gosh, on Galaxy's Edge, I'm guessing you say you might not. It may not happen. I totally understand that. Oh my gosh, I have an Nikon Coolpix. Is it good? I actually used the Nikon Coolpix to start this channel, and my iPhone, and Samsung S6 or S5, and oh yeah, I had an LG. Oh my gosh, this is way back when. I met Duffy at Disneyland Paris. Okay, that's good to know. Any tips on buses or boats? I'm scared I am not going to understand the buses. Don't worry, Amanda. There are, wow, slow down, Michael. Cast members all over the place to help you with that. But no matter which park you're leaving from, there are relatively big signs that say which number has your resort or wherever you want to go. So you can hop on any of the buses. There's no scanning of magic bands. It's a hop on, hop off kind of system. Don't worry. They're always super friendly, and there are cast members everywhere. I've lost my train of thought. Any endgame theories? I don't want to think about endgame theories. No spoilers. No, I don't want to talk about it. No. Shout out, of course, Sarah. Good to see you. Thanks for being a part of it with me. Comments go by so fast. Probably the only person here who isn't interested in Galaxy's Edge. That's okay. You know what, Vicky? I bet you're not the only person here who is not interested in Galaxy's Edge. Trust me. Trust me. There are others. Michael, is your next adventure land or sea? Surprises. I like surprising you. Come on now. Have you heard a rumor about the timing of opening of rides on Rise of the Resistance at Disney World? We have the opening day for the Right, so Smuggler's Run will not open. No, wait. Smuggler's Run will open. Rise of the Resistance, I heard a few. December, we'll see. It's anybody's best guess because Disney changes this like that. I would love to have Wild Africa check. That actually, I would love to do that tour. That sounds like a great one. Mike, Star Wars or Marvel? Star Wars. I loved Star Wars well before I loved Marvel. Not saying Marvel isn't fun. I love Marvel too. It's a lot of fun. But I enjoyed Star Wars well before I knew about Marvel, but I wasn't really into. My sister was into Marvel before Star Wars, I think. I don't know. You know what? I can speak for myself. Star Wars, but still like Marvel. My husband is obsessed with Star Wars. Yeah. Who is your favorite Star Wars character? Katie. I'm gonna say a villain today, just for today. Besides like Chewbacca, I'm gonna say villain Jango Fett. It's a great one. How do you think Walt Disney World will do fast passes for Hollywood Studios for Galaxy's Edge? It's going to be tough. They're probably going to have very limited amounts like Walt Disney World, where it's very limited. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Please don't be afraid to, wait a few minutes, then restate your comment. I'm sorry. It's just a lot of comments. Early Morning Magic at Toy Story Land versus Villains After Hours. I want to try them both, Starfish Ocean. I want to try them both. But from what I have heard, After Hours with Villains. That's what I want to try. That's has my higher priority right now. Which one for you? Let me know. Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear you like to Wild Africa Trek PT. I want to try it. There's so many things I want to try. See, these are reasons to, live closer. Love the magic music from Star Wars. Oh yeah, I love it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Disney has announced no fast passes for Galaxy's Edge when it opens. I know, but we'll see. We'll see. You know how things change. I know they talk about it, but they took back this DVC thing. There's a DVC special tour of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and then they took it back. They didn't have it anymore. They're changing things. I'm just waiting until it actually happens. That's all. I've heard a lot of things recently. A lot of things. Would love to see a Disney Sea Park for Walt Disney World 5th Gate. That'd be great. I know we're talking about 5th Gates a lot recently. There's a lot to talk about. I'm hoping for one, but I think there's a video coming out tomorrow about that. Michael, what are your thoughts on the new additions to Epcot? Very excited about it all. I am. I'm looking forward to all of it. The Play Pavilion looks great. That'll be fun. Yeah, all of it looks good. Let me know what you think. I'm saying a lot. Keys to the Kingdom tour is also amazing. That's another one I want to try. Karen, no doubt. Michael, how does... Family's doing well. Thank you very much. I appreciate you asking. Password of Life, how long are you willing to wait in line to ride any of the rides in Galaxy's Edge opening week? You know what? I leave that question to the community as well. How long would you be willing to wait for either of the rides at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? If you're asking me, I'm going to stand in it no matter how long it is. That's the reality, seriously. But, I'm going to say, and this is just me saying, I'm going to say 3 hours. Even though that's totally unrealistic, it's more like going to be 6 hours, and I'm still going to stand in it. I'm still going to stand in it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Name 5 Disney movies: Mulan, Hercules, Cars, Toy Story, Lilo and Stitch. How's that? It was fast one. Name 5 of your own. 2.5 hours max. 2 hours max. Shout out to Katie and Brad. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being a part of it with me. 5 minutes. 2 bears and a peanut. You might be waiting for a little while. Until it's 5-minute wait. Maybe like 20 years. 3 hours. 3 hours. 4 hours. All day. Sam and Kelly. 0 minutes. Okay, see, you're not alone. You're not alone. Mike, we will be there for Galaxy's Edge. My kids cannot be any more excited. Potentially meeting you there. I'd love to say hi. If you see me, do not be afraid to come up, say hi. I'm always happy to say hi to friends. If I'm recording something, just hang out for like a second. I'll be done, and then you come on over anytime. Always happy to say hi to friends. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, I appreciate it. When do you think the X-Men and Fantastic Four will show up in the MCU? Soon. Disney is not going to hesitate on that one. No. They will not hesitate. That would be quick. 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 3 hours. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Hey, Spokes, good to see you. Thanks for being a part of it with me. I really appreciate it. Mike, we will be there for Galaxy's Edge. My kids are more excited. Oh, yeah, I've already read that one. Raymond, good to see you. Off topic. How do you handle video recording so fast? Recording for first-timers. I've made a video all about this. iFamily, good question. You just have to get used to it. It's something that you have to be comfortable with. And, at first it did feel a little bit uncomfortable to just, I have camera here. I need my tripod. A camera in front of me, and you know, you're talking to the camera, and that's okay. But you know, now I see you, and I can think of friends' faces when I look at the camera, which is always really, really cool. I love it. Sorry for a Star Wars fan. It's cool that no, it's okay. You know what? We have fans every part of the universe, from MC universe to Star Wars universe. You do not have to love anything, but you can have as many things as you like. Talking too quickly is a problem of mine. Which mug are you using today? I'm using the Disneyland Starbucks Starbucks mug. See, still talking too quickly. 2020 cruise itineraries, those are going to be good, but you know what I'm looking forward to even more? The 2021 cruise itineraries with the brand new ship. Well, technically it could launch in 2022, but it's going to be good. 50,000 subscribers by Galaxy's Edge. You know, you never know. Our community is growing so quickly. I'm always humbled and impressed, and I can't thank you enough. I really can't. Best ship for a honeymoon, Raphael. You know, there are so many. Any of them. I think any of them. Hey, Hudson, good to see you. You've inspired him to start his own Disney podcast. Best of luck to you, Hudson. I'm rooting for you. Hold on. Hold up. There should be a Lilo and Stitch cruise. Ha ha. I like that idea. But Stitch is already on board. Huh. There's a whole, you know, Lilo and Stitch cruise. You ready for this? Hawaii cruise. That's the Lilo and Stitch cruise. I bet you they're going to be on that one. Move to Florida. I want to. New ship. Is that mug a trip hint? You know, I like dropping hints. Sometimes I will drop little hints here and there. No matter, it could be on Instagram, could be on Twitter, could be YouTube community page, could be the background here, could be, well, Walt and Mickey are still there. Could be a mug. You never know. I have all sorts of Easter eggs. I love it when you try to guess them. You have to admit that's fun. Come on. Talk backwards. Supercalifragilistic. No, that's not right. No, I can't do it. I love how much the pin board has grown since the start of your channel. I know we've got the buttons, the pin boards, and future studio setups. In the future, you'll see even more. I have some ideas that are just going to be, you're going to love it. Would be more fun to make it for last few days of Flower and Garden Festival or first of Villains After Hours. I always recommend the festivals. I love the festivals, really do. Holly, okay, very good question by Holly. You ready for this? Do you think there will be a special annual pass holder preview for Galaxy's Edge? I hope there is. Let's put it that way. I hope there is. Do I think there is? I doubt it. I mean, I don't know. I would like it to be. I don't know. This is a tough one. It's a tough one. Hopefully it will be first 2 weeks from May. We will see you there. Oh yeah, if you see me, don't be afraid to come say hi. Always happy to say hi to friends. When do you think the gondola system will open officially? Jonathan, they have been making unbelievable progress with the gondola system. I would not be, what are we in? We're May 6th. If they were open even by my birthday, by May 10th, I would not be shocked. But, you know, if I'm being realistic, I'm thinking like June, July, somewhere in there. I think somewhere in there. Toy Story Land. Toy Story Land, right, had no preview, but it opened the day before, soft opening, which was really cool. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? I'm going to say The Empire Strikes Back. They're all good. I like them all. The originals, the original 6, I really like. Ohana Breakfast. And, you know, the new ones have their place, too, but that's like my childhood. The original 6 is like my childhood. Even the prequels, I know, but still. Set up one of my own. Oh, yes, the pin boards. Yes, they are great. I love pin boards, and they're great for presenting all the pins that you've collected over the years. Absolutely love it. Where's the YouTube community page? Good question, Michelle. It's if you look on my channel and you see home and then videos, then you'll see community as one of those tabs on the home page of my channel. Okay, let's go over another thought. The minivans. There's a correction. I already made it in the comments, but the minivans no longer cost $25 one way, which I still wish they did, but that's the past. Now it's a little bit more expensive than that. Let me know, what do you think of the minivans? Are they worth it to you? Do you prefer that comfort at maybe double or triple the cost of an Uber or Lyft? Or do you prefer an Uber or Lyft? Let me know your thoughts on it. But I want to make sure I had that correction here too, because that was me daydreaming of $25 one way. I wish. Was Disney giving a DVC preview of guests for Galaxy's Edge? Yes, Mouse Talk, that was the original plan, but but it didn't. They kind of canceled it. It was a plan that they worked on, but then they canceled it. Oh, my shirt. Yes, this is the Tomorrowland area. Oh, excuse me. The People Movers, Transit Authority People Movers, part of the March Madness. I love that one. I think they may open Skyliner in phases as well. You know, I wouldn't be surprised by that, but at the same time, Robert, here's the thing. If you go from Pop Century to Riviera, and then there's nothing else working, how do you go from Riviera to Hollywood Studios? That's my thing. So I feel like if they do open it in stages, which they might, you may be absolutely right. It may be like okay, Hollywood Studios to Pop Century or Epcot to Riviera, you know, like that kind. It would be like a full trip kind of thing. Excuse me, what is on your mug? Oh, it's Disneyland. It's at Disneyland. You can see the Haunted Mansion and the dog from Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's all Disneyland and Starbucks. I'll minivan maybe for a special occasion, birthday, anniversary, but never on a regular basis. Good thought, Vicky. Would love to get you a gift card. Oh, that's so kind of you. Donald, you're so kind. Oh, have a great time, Disneyland Paris. I have such a hard time getting a minivan. We went last September, and I guess the demand was too high. Sam, that does happen, though. I tried to use a minivan for Not So Scary Halloween Party last year. Yes, this past year. And I couldn't get it. I couldn't get one either, so it happens. People paying to come to Park Star Wars will make Disney more money. Absolutely, no question. Minivan is worth it for large families. Another good point. Mike, would you ever go to Star Wars Celebration? And thank you for giving love to the prequels. Of course, Star Wars Celebration, I would like to. I don't know enough about it. That's the honest truth. I don't know enough about it. Ooh, slow down. Right, so Lori, no word on Galaxy's Edge reservations yet, but that's what I'm hoping we hear about soon. Those tickets that Disney will be somehow distributing for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge soon. Cross your fingers. Don't forget to like this video. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. I really appreciate that. I'm thinking of using minivans during my upcoming Walt Disney World Adventure. Early breakfast. It is a great form of transportation, just more expensive. You can book a minivan in advance. I want to say no, but I'm not confident that in that. I put it to you. Can you book a minivan in advance? I really don't know. I don't think you can. I know you can book a Lyft or Uber in advance, but can you book a minivan in advance? I really don't know. Don't count on Uber after fireworks. Steve, very good point. Michael, travel with twins. Oh, have fun. Twins traveling. Have a great time. Don't think past holder tickets will be offered before. I don't know. I doubt it. Michael, how about Lilo and Stitch, Maui and Moana, Hawaiian cruise? That sounds awesome. That sounds incredible. Do you know how long the reservations for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will be required? We'll be there in October. How long? Oh, good question. So, Disneyland Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the reservations will not be required after, I think, June 28th, 29th, 30th, somewhere around there. But after that point, you won't need a reservation to get into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Okay. I think we've answered most of the topics for the day. So time for general Q&A. Ask me those questions. If I missed your question earlier, now is the perfect time. So I'm going to try and answer those questions to the best of my ability. The best vlogs. Oh, that's so kind. Walt Disney World vlogs on YouTube. I want to make more for you. I want to make more of those vlogs for you. I truly love making them. I love it. It's a lot of fun for me, and I'm passionate about every single one. I really am. I love it. Just made it here. I thought I missed it. You did not miss it, Kevin. Timing's perfect. Runaway Railway was postponed. Any thoughts? As long as they can make it great, I'll be happy. You can't reserve a minivan in advance. That's what I thought. Vicky, that's what I thought. Except at Bell Services, which another friend very kindly mentioned. Right, so that's what I thought. So not on the app. Michael, me and my 4-year-old daughter. Hey there, Scarlett. Watch your videos every day. Can you give her a shout out? Of course, Scarlett and family. Thanks for being a part of the magic with me. It means a tremendous amount. I wonder if Star Wars Galaxy's Edge tickets we picked up. I'm talking so fast. Picked up over the time. Guests will be staying off-site can get them. You know, Kayla, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of distribute it in kind of a weird way. Where, like think of it, Fast Passes. If you miss Fast Passes for Flight of Passage, you could potentially get some for Flight of Passage the day of that day. I don't know if Disney's going to do it that way, but we'll find out together. We will. Any tips for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? And I missed the rest of that comment. Oh gosh. Get there early, like 4 o'clock in costume, so you can enjoy as much as possible. Hopefully that makes sense. Michael's the Disney informant. I love sharing it with you. I absolutely love it. How do you deal with conflict? Positive ways. Staying positive? Payment for minivan via app. Right. You pay for it via the Lyft app. Exactly. Shout out to Mo. Hey there. Can you give a shout out so that I can brag to my wife? So I got a shout out. Chris, thanks for being a part of the magic with me. It means a lot. If you had to pick a ride to replace Star Wars Launch Bay, ooh. And Mart, if you had to pick a ride to replace Star Wars Launch Bay, which would it be? You know, I saw the footage from the new Ant-Man attraction at, I'm going to say Hong Kong Disneyland? Shanghai? I may have that wrong. It looks really cool, like a Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin with the mobile blasters. It looks really cool. I would love something like that. Let me know your thoughts. Oh my gosh, Michael, I had ankle surgery 8 weeks ago and watched all of your Disney vlogs while I was laid up. I truly cannot thank you enough for helping me get through my days. 52, Pat, I am so glad that I could. I'm hoping that you're healing well. Let me know, but I'm glad that I could bring it to you. Share some of the magic with you. Thought about the DAS question for Galaxy's Edge. I'm thinking that they will have to honor it. Do you agree? Disability access. Yes, they will, but it may be in a way that is not as familiar. So they may delay. So it may be a very long time before you can. So it's like you go to the entrance, you get your DAS pass, and then it takes even longer than usual. But I'm sure they'll honor it because they're all about making sure that everyone can be included. So even if you have a disability, they will honor that. It may just take longer. That's the only thing. But yes, of course. Brain. What is your favorite Disney attraction? I'm going to say Flight of Passage for today, but you never know what it could be in the future. Shout out to minivan drivers. You are, Vicky, couldn't have said it better myself. Shout out to minivan drivers. Michelle, good to see you. Can I see your keyboard? Keyboard? For your computer? Sure. Keyboard. Are you exhausted after a live stream? No, not really. I have tea. I have lots of energy. And oh my gosh. Talking about Disney always gives me energy. Thinking about Disney gives me energy. I love it. Are you getting any closer to Golden Oaks? I would love. That's a dream for the long-term future, for the lottery winning long-term future. You never know. I would love that, but you never know. Do you think Disney will strictly enforce the new stroller policy? Yes, Tristan, and the new smoking policy and ice policy. It'll all be strictly enforced. A lot of reasons why. Missing comments. Do you think wait times will be like Flight of Passage, where is 3+ hours or 2-hour wait for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train? It will be a very long wait for a very long time. So I expect for the first, let's just ignore the first month. After that, I would imagine 3-hour waits every single day for at least a year. At least a year, and maybe longer. It's going to be one of those that just never seems to get quiet. Ever. Ever. Of course, Mia and Duke, good to see you. Thanks for being a part of it with me. Daisy has been returned to her owner. I was dog sitting for a week. She's been returned to her owner, but it was a lot of fun to take care of her for a little while. Rest of the day, good question, Seth. I plan on just continuing making videos for you and sharing the magic and probably opening some mail. I'll probably opening some of your mail today, so that'll be fun. Would you ever move to Orlando, Elizabeth? I want to. I really want to. Is there a big difference? Good question, Maxine. Is there a big difference between preferred room and standard room at Pop Century? We tried that together. You know what? I'll have to make another video about that. Good idea for the future. But is there a big difference? In my opinion, not really. In my opinion, versus regular. See, you give me video ideas for the future. There we go. Oops, there we go. No, not that big of a difference at all. The biggest difference is location. So that's just something you want to consider, especially if you have a disability. That could help you. That's just something to think about. Is there I just answered that question, Maxine. Do you think they will not allow vapes, right, or cigarettes into the park, and that's how they will fight? Donna, do I think that they will prevent people from actually bringing cigarettes into the parks? No, I don't, because there are going to be people who need to smoke throughout the day, and they will leave the park to smoke, so they have to bring it in to leave again, because they'll have it with them. So I don't think there'll be like a cigarette check area. I don't like a bag check, cigarette check. No, I don't think. No. People will still have cigarettes with them, but Disney will enforce the rules. They will enforce those rules, and breaking them will be a very heavy penalty. I'm sure there will be very serious consequences. Disney's not gonna. Yeah, they'll enforce those. They'll definitely enforce those. How many subscribers? subscribers do you need to get invited to Disney media events? You know, I would love to go to Disney media events, and I have a very strong feeling like maybe in the future we'll be invited. But you know, there are some who have been working at it for so many years, and I have so much respect for those who have been working on the Disney community for so many years. I hope I make it to that point one day in the future, but I just sharing it with you makes me very happy. So maybe one day I would love that, but if not, or whatever, I love sharing it with you, just like this. It's a lot of fun for me. It really is. Michael, gotta go, Michael. Go enjoy. Let me answer a few more questions before we head on off. I want to make sure if I missed your question, now's a good time to ask again, so I don't want to miss any. Michael, will you visit and review any of the newer restaurants at Disney Springs in future vlogs? I have not been to Disney Springs in the longest time. I'm going to go to Polite Pig, Chicken Guy, back to the Coca-Cola store, and so on. And I haven't been to STK, and I promised that I would go back to, oh my gosh, I've already forgotten the name of that place. Morimoto Asia. But yes, there's a lot of things to do. Okay, I think I stayed at the same building you did at Pop Century with back in December 2017. Oh, cool, for your football. That's very cool. Who do you need to call for those media events? It's a process to that, an email address, long process. But we'll get there. I hope we get there one day. We have the choice to going on a 7-night cruise on the Wonder. Oh my gosh, missed that comment. Out of Galveston, or 5-night cruise of the Magic out of Miami. I know you've made the video, but Wonder is really drawing to us. The Wonder is fantastic. Magic's not bad too, and I'm going to be giving the Magic another try. I really will. Kara, oh my gosh, so many friends tell me about Polite Pig and Chicken Guy. You see. More reasons to go back to Disney. I'm so embarrassed that I haven't been back to Disney Springs. And how long has it been? I don't know how long. It's been too long. You know what? Too long. I don't want to even think about it. Tech questions. Sure. How do you store your video content after you finish editing? Or do you delete it since it's on the cloud? So so the videos that I make here at home, I do not keep those. I delete the raw footage and just upload them. All of the video that I take at Disney World or any Disney adventure, Disney cruise, I store them on hard drives, which are, yeah, you can see one of them in the video. There's this black box right here. That is an 8 terabyte hard drive, and I have 4 of them. So yeah, a lot of memory, but I love hanging on to those memories just in case I miss something. And there haven't been any, I've been looking for extra footage to make sure that I don't miss anything, but just in case, I have all the footage from all of the adventures. How will gondola lines be versus buses? I have a feeling they'll be pretty quick. Seth, I don't think they'll be that long. Yeah, I'm very confident about that. Steven, do you ever use the gift cards you get to pay for trips? Well, I really appreciate those gift cards. You know how much they mean to me. What I usually use them for are like meals or different, maybe like merchandise that I really wanted to get so that I can thank you for the specific thing, so that you will always know that your gift card went for this specific thing. So I may use gift cards in the future for trips, but I haven't in the past. Usually I'll just use those for things that you can relate to. So you can say, oh my gosh, this is what Michael used my gift card on. That's the hope. Of course, Jack, thanks for being a part of the magic with me. Gondola lines versus buses. I think the gondola lines will be shorter. I really do. Michael, I love that your desk has a back part. Do you know? I'm sorry, back. Oh, this is actually my dad. My dad gets all the credit for this. This entire desk is actually a countertop that you can get from a hardware store, and you set it up, and it's sitting on these. You can't really see them, like big cabinets, file cabinets, and so it's a big countertop, very sturdy, totally like if I spill something on it, totally spill proof. Love this, and it's got this back part, so it's just a simple way to make a desk, and it's very mobile. I love it. I know, tech question. Michael, ever thought about taking an Uber to Disney Character Warehouse? I have thought about it many times. The problem is I do not have enough time at Disney. So, in the future, yes. How crowded do you predict Hollywood Studios will be in the middle of September? For those who are not interested in Star Wars, crowded, but not... Crowded. It'll be crowded. Yeah, it'll be crowded. It'll be crowded. Oh, smash that like button. Are we talking... Yes, smash the like button. Do you think someone who is claustrophobic will be okay on the gondolas? Yes, I do, Holly. Yes, I do. I really do. Oh, your dad rocks. Thank you very much. What are your thoughts on European cruises? I have been wanting to try one. They sound fantastic, but there are so many things to do. It reminds me of that Animal Kingdom song, "More to do than can ever be done." It's the, is a song. There's so much to do. So much to do. Castaway Key was closed due to weather. Oh, I'm sorry you missed Castaway Key. Should I try again to see if it's worth it? Absolutely. I definitely recommend Noel. Disney Cruise, Castaway Key. That's why you have to, you got to try it. Michael, do you think you'll ever get married? Maybe. You never know what the future holds. It depends on the young woman in the future. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? I don't know. Who knows? Best airline to get to Alani. I loved Hawaiian. I loved Hawaiian Airlines. Loved it. Very cool desk. Thank you. Yes, my dad is the winner for this. Dad gave me this whole idea. Whole thing's his idea. It's great. It's super sturdy. And again, it's things just like, I spill stuff. Spill tea all the time. So this just wipes off. Michael, did you get my postcard? I probably did. I'm sorry. I have so much mail to go through. I promise I'm going to do mail. Please feel free to use the gift card that I send you to pay for your trips. Oh, thank you very much, Sean. I really appreciate that. I may in the future. I really appreciate that, though. Michael, did Disney release the Food and Wine Festival dates? Yes, they did. It's the longest ever, and I've already forgotten the dates. They start August 29th or 28th, and then it goes through November. Oh my gosh. Michael, what camera do you use to film? I use the Canon 70D, and Canon, if you're watching from Canon, I would very much like a Canon 90D. Very much. Very much. I'm still waiting on that. Michael, at the gym, watching your live stream. Donald, go get him. You know that Walt Disney World is ordering 50 floats, right? And they have those they're doing kites behind them. People are, from what I read, jet skis, this is the rumor, jet skis, and then kites will fly for this Epcot Forever thing. For Epcot Forever show, wow. So we'll see about that. We'll see. Yes, Southwest has started flying to Honolulu. That is how I'm going to get to Hawaii in the future, whenever I go back. Who knows when that'll be. Mike, ever thought about doing a podcast? This is my podcast. This is more or less my podcast. Who knows, may expand it in the future, but this is more or less my podcast. Do you think someone who gets, I just answered that, claustrophobic, could ride Guardians of the Galaxy at Disneyland? I have not tried it. See, things for me to try when I go to Disneyland this year. It's going to happen. Michael, we went to work for Disney, and we want you to work for Disney. You know, if someone from Disney is watching, I would not against the idea. Definitely not against the idea. You know, something, maybe part of the media team. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Canon mirrorless R. You know, I've thought about the R, but there are certain reasons why I don't get that. Expense is probably one of the biggest ones. It really is. What can we do to get Disney to sponsor you? Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? You never know, but I love sharing it with you. That's what I know. Well, I know what I know, and I love sharing it with you. I really do. I really, really do. Okay, last minute questions. Now's a good time for it. Let me know those thoughts. We are getting so close to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I can feel it. We are less than 2 months away from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening. I did not think, I was thinking how long it would take for this day to come. It takes so long. It has taken so long, but we're here, and it's so exciting. It is so exciting. Grooms, thank you so much. Thanks for the great content. Glad to share it with you. Is Pegasus getting a new Banshee friend on your next trip? I doubt it. I think Pegasus likes hanging out with us. He's a good time. We sail single digits. Oh my gosh, you sail single digits. That sounds like an amazing adventure. Double countdown, 44 days until your Disney Wonder, 177 till Walt Disney World, and free dining solo. Steve, have the best time. That sounds incredible. Next Disney adventure is a big surprise. But I hope to give you more information soon. We will get invited to a media event eventually. It's just a matter of time. Jennifer, that is so kind of you. You know, I am honored by everything, by you sharing it with me, by everything, absolutely everything. I'm honored, really am. Are you going to Disneyland grand opening? I would like to go grand opening. I really would. Really, really would. Michael, your vlogs are truly help with my Disney blues. I'm glad I can share it with you, Vicky. Really am. Do you have Walt Disney World hotel reservations for Galaxy's Edge? Just in case. Just in case, yes, I do. But I have it asked off from work, and there are all sorts of other things like flights. I haven't gotten any of that. So I have the reservations just in case, but I doubt I'll keep them. We'll see. It comes down to the tickets. If they say you can't go for Galaxy's Edge, I likely won't be there. So for me to announce a trip, it just wouldn't make any sense. Solo trip in 36 days. Have fun. 35 days for you to Walt Disney World. Have a great time. Michael, love your videos. You you make everyone so happy. Thank you. I'm positive. Keep making videos. They are great. Jack, thanks a lot. Means a great deal. Happy early birthday. Thank you very much. I am almost a month away from my birthday. Coming up on a semi-big birthday. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. If you see Disney, can we bother you for... Oh, of course. If you see me at Disney, do not be afraid to come up and say hi. Always happy to say hi to friends. Take pictures. Absolutely. If I'm vlogging, though, just give me like 5 seconds. I'll finish and then come on over. Don't be afraid. Thank you for your videos. You are the best. Oh my gosh, you're the best YouTuber and have inspired me to create a Disney Instagram. Have a great time. I'm rooting for you. Rooting for you, Rodrigo. If you have chosen right now 7-night Disney cruise or 7-night Alani, which would you choose? Okay, I like Alani a lot. Really do. Want to go back, but I would choose the cruise. That's just me. You should be proud of your vlogs. Thank you. Watching your viewership climb, spreading happiness. That's all I wanted to do. Spread happiness and spread the joy and magic that I feel with Disney. Really, I love it. Tomorrow is your birthday, Musketeer. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful birthday. Really enjoy it. Get a new studio. Get a girl. Oh my God. I know gaming. Move to Florida. Get a new studio. Bull Mastiff, a girl, and Disney every weekend. Sounds perfect. Sounds good. Do you think you might be living in Florida for the New Year's? You know, you never know. You never know what the future holds. I don't know. 755 days for your family trip. Oh my gosh, with 11 of us booking hotel less than a month. Joseph, have the best time ever. I know you're gonna have a great time. Michael, will you be going solo to Galaxy's Edge? Probably. But it depends on the dates. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Anyway, all right. Well, that's a good note to leave it off on. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. I hope you have an absolutely magical weekend. We're getting closer and closer and closer to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Have a truly magical day, a magical weekend. I will see you real soon. Thanks for being a part of the magic with me.